boys and girls. How are you? I'm back at school to start our week with our new letter. But before we do that, why don't we do our calendar? We've added a lot of days, and we're on our last week of this month. Do you remember what this month is? Starts with an A. April. Do you remember how to spell it? A-P-R-I-L. It only has 5 letters. So we're on our very last week of April, and today is Monday. And let's figure out the date of today. We have a lot of numbers to count, so get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Think about what 27 looks like. It has a 2 and a 7. 27. That's right. So we need to figure out our pattern. So let's start at 17. Let's start with our umbrella. So we have umbrella, umbrella, rain, cloud. Umbrella, umbrella, rain, cloud. Umbrella, umbrella, rain. That's right. So we have a 2 and a 7 and rain. So 27. So add that. We've also slid our clip all the way down to 13. We don't have very many numbers left, do we? Till our very last day of school. Let's start counting backwards. Let's start at 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Friday was 13, which makes today 12. That's not right. That is not right. Miss Wood did not do that right. Because it's 14 more days of school. There's 14 more days of school left. Sorry about that. So 14, a 1 and a 4. Well, this week we're starting a new letter, and our new letter is the letter I. I is very easy to make. It's a lot like our T, and I'm going to just show you really quick. Our sheet up here, you always start at the top and do a line down from the blue line all the way to the green line. Then you go up and you give it a top, just like our T. And the big I, the capital I, has a line at the bottom. So a line at the top and a line at the bottom. Can you see that? Let me show you one more time. Line down, go back up to the top and give it one line at the top and one line at the bottom. Line down, line at the top, line at the bottom. Very easy. And then our little I starts in the middle of the line at the red dots. And you just do line down, and then you go up and you give it a dot. So line down from the middle and give it a dot. Very easy. Line down and then give it a dot. That will take you no time. So there's a couple of handwriting worksheets this week that I want you to practice your I's, and then later in the week you'll be practicing some other letters that that you've already done, just to review and to get really good at it, so that when you're in Miss Goins' class or in your kindergarten class, you know exactly how to write those letters. And then I also want you to keep practicing your name too, just like Miss Wood and Miss Colley have shown you. Make sure that if you have letters that go into the basement, you go into the basement, and do not let your letters float. Okay, keep them inside of your lines, okay? All right, so what is fun about the letter I, like the letter O and the U and the A? It has two sounds that it can make. It has an I sound and an I sound. So it has a short sound and a long sound is what they call that. So I'm going to read you our I book so we can listen for some I sounds, and then at the very end we'll talk about the I sound, okay? So let's see what little I is up to today. See what things she can find in her, to put in her box, okay? Little I had a box. I will find things that begin with my I sound, she said, and I will put them into my sound box. Little I went skip, skip, skip up a hill. She found inchworms. I bet you could find some inchworms now that it's spring. Those are the little tiny green worms that like to... She found lots of inchworms. The inchworms wiggled and wiggled. What wiggly inchworms, she said. Did she put the inchworms into her box? She did. Then little I found, what are they? Iguanas. Lots of iguanas. The iguanas wiggled and wiggled. What wiggly iguanas, she said. She put the iguanas into the box with the inchworms. But the inchworms did not like the iguanas. The inchworms jumped out of the box. So the iguanas jumped too, and away they went. Uh-oh. Little I could not find the inchworms or the iguanas. They were hiding. Then little I found an igloo. Did she put the igloo into her box? She did. What is an igloo made out of? Ice. Do you hear the I? Ice. Just then, the sun came out. Guess what? The igloo melted. Now who will help me fill my box, she asked. A friend came by. I will help you, he said. We can fill your box with insects. Look at all the insects they're going to find. It's got, what does he have to catch that? A net. First, they found big green insects. Lots of big green insects. So you see the insects? You got grasshoppers. They look like caterpillars, maybe they're Henry's caterpillars. And inchworms, crickets and butterflies. Next, they found yellow insects and brown insects. Then they found red and black insects. Which ones are the red and black insects? See the ladybug and the butterflies? What else can we do? Asked Little Eye. We can make an insect zoo, said her friend. Well, look at that. That's a great idea. And we'll have all kinds of insects. See the praying mantis? How about that? So we got insects, inchworms, iguanas, an igloo. We also have, what is this pouring out of here? Looks like paint almost, but it says ink, like what we find in our pens. And this is an inn. It's a place like a hotel or motel. Oh, this piece of paper says, you are invited to my insect zoo at 6 o'clock. So this is an invitation, like to a birthday party, to any kind of party. And what are all of these if they're all together? The drums and the guitar and the tuba. So those are instruments that you play, right? Now this page says, Little Eye has another sound in some words. She says her name, I. Let's read these words and listen for the I's name. These are ice skates, ice cubes. Oh, this is a island. And how about this? Ice cream. Hear the I? Yeah, hear the I sound. Very good. So later this week, you guys are going to look around your house and see if you can find any I sounds, either the I sound or the it sound. See what you can find, okay? Let's go on a little scavenger hunt to find some I sounds. So you guys have got lots of worksheets to do this week. I'm looking at the list. And we will meet tomorrow with our small groups and we'll do some sound games. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a math class. We'll do something fun with numbers. And Thursday, you can look at a video that I'll have up for Thursday. And then Friday, we get to do show and tell. Okay? So it's going to be a fun week. It'll be lots of full of fun, lots of fun things to do. I will see you tomorrow in class. Have a good one.